This is Unit 1, Week 2, Question 2. Who are John Smith and John Rolfe? A couple of Johns. All right. Major impact in American history or the survival of Jamestown. And each one's responsible for one of two things that makes the colony survive. They don't come on the first boatload. They're not one of those folks starving and dying in the first winter. But they each contribute something that changes Jamestown. First is John Smith. He's a rogue adventurer. And ladies, he is not some blonde cartoon hunk. He's actually, well, how does one say this? The picture says it all. But he brings order and discipline. He comes and essentially imposes a default order of no work, no eat. And everyone has to follow strict, tight command in order for them to be able to survive. And he brings that discipline and order. Even though he himself is kind of a rogue adventurer, he actually promotes himself with this story of being saved by Pocahontas, who's really a 13-year-old when he's much, much, much older. It's not quite the whole Disney version, but he does help them survive in structure and discipline. John Rolfe is the second guy who in 1610 comes to the colony of Jamestown and brings tobacco. The Indians there had smoked tobacco, but it was a bitter one that wasn't very tasty. He brings a tobacco version from the Caribbean that's more pleasant, as much as you can be pleasant while enjoying something that causes intense cancer and death. But his tobacco version is going to be what they cultivate, what they eventually are able to market and sell in England. First, of course, they have to advertise and convince the English that they need this tobacco crop. But that's the good that eventually is going to make this colony economically successful. They don't find gold, but they do find a commercial product that will eventually be in demand in England. And in an odd twist, John Rolfe is actually the guy that ends up marrying Pocahontas, taking her back to England where she dresses up in a fancy outfit and dies of a sick disease. I don't remember that being in the Disney version, but you should know that's the truth. Anyways, that's it from Happy House of History and some guy in a Hawaiian shirt.